ain't got no time cause I be really on my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get the line. They all talk dog, it's a room full of brines. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. All hell the king, made the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making dubs.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Washington Commanders and the Arizona Cardinals. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First carry for James Conner. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. To the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. Again, it's Conner. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And I can't imagine this defense thought they'd see a play like this on 3rd and short. If you're going to beat a defense deep, you got to catch them when they're not expecting it. That was the perfect time to do it, and it paid off big.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yep, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Jamal Adams coming up from a safety spot to make the play.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Gibson. Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out, for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
Let's go now.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1 yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Murray going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Right back to him on first down. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now Tannehill with a little touch pass to his wideout. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. On first down, right back to Gibson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Play action. It's Tannehill. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again is Tannehill. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Watch out for Hill on the return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Describe sim mode in one word. Fucking fumble, bro. Fumble, 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 fumble. This shit is so goddamn trash, man.
They also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Off play action, Tannehill. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On 3rd down, and he loses the football a 2nd time. Oh, this is going to do
fumble, 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 fumble. Like, come on, man, take this shit off of fucking sim, bro.
That ball gets knocked free.
Fucking 5 fumbles already. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing, bro?
Like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Tannehill going to get this forward on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
2nd and 11 now. Now it's Tannehill. This one left side caught by Gibson. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to the ground with Gibson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Play fake. Murray going deep for Hopkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Counter. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Cardinals at 3 and 6 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Murray now. And the ball is knocked out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll take over.
Fumble. Yo, y'all really enjoy this shit, yo? Come on, man.
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to
This shit
rise,
trash as fuck, bro.
Absolutely.
I don't respect if I win or lose. This shit is garbage, man.
Fumbling and after he's assessed the game film,
Like, I'm just trying to get my 10 wins so I don't get fired, bro. I ain't even... Yeah, nigga can't get no rhythm going. You fucking fumble every time you fucking turn around. Shit, I'm scared to death to run the ball. Shit.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you
Nigga, we got 5 fumbles. It ain't even halftime, bro.
Exactly what they say at the end.
Is it even raining out this motherfucker? we got 5 fucking fumbles, bro. Hey, come on, man.
Right at the 5-yard line. Give them 2 on the play.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Tannehill. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
From the 31, Murray. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 2nd and goal, Murray toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Sly able to put this one through, and the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. And let's get the ball back for us.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Pass the 20 for a short gain, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Murray. And he fires one incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 9, Murray, and going deep for Hill. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all lines from the receiver streaking downfield, and he's thinking, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And you get a look at the final readout on air distance, according to next-gen stats. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board. I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Murray. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that drive. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now Tannehill. Touchdown! Brevin Jordan. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Washington will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Tannehill going to throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Murray a give. This is counter. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, they're going to run for it here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down.
Damn, what's the punt rules in this motherfucker? Damn. Bro got a punter now. What the fuck now?
They throw it outright complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
112 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Gibson again.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Tannehill.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. It's Tannehill. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Pitching it out to Gibson.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now Tannehill with a little touch pass to his wideout. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. On second down, a run with Gibson.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now Jones. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Murray now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Moore.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Commanders' 41-yard line.
On second down, they'll run it here. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, it's Connor. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's Tannehill. Steps away to his left. Able to connect with Dotson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some
That's that Sim shit right there, bro.
Get the lead. Let your
Oh
defense
my
bring
God!
it.
Who's your
Put some
fuck?
faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Oh shit! They almost got
Able
it.
to put this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Hey, Madden, give it to Madden. Take it away,
This game will
motherfucker.
tell us, right? Depending on what
Shit,
happens
they
on
just
this
gave you
drive,
they gave you a free one. Shit.
If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Look at that corny fucking shit, bro. And I'm in cover 3. Wow. Hey, must be nice to have a quarterback that can actually complete a fucking pass.
And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Nah, nigga, I ain't got no Madden luck like that. I get my shit out the fucking mud. Every time. Niggas can't complete passes, can't hold the ball.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah,
Wow.
I want to take another look at this.
Wow.
It's certainly a big one here late in a tight game.
Wow.
So the officials and the folks in New
Wow.
York got a second look at this one, and the call is
I
going
don't
to be
even know,
overturned.
bro.
Now
I don't even
Tannehill.
know. Look at this nigga. What kind of route was that?
Now a
What?
desperation throw deep downfield.
What? That was the wrong button, bro.
It's intercepted. And now look at this. Big
Oh, shit, I'll take it.
And the Commanders
And then he's down.
take possession.
And then he's down.
Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
And then he's
We
down.
get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
Wow.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game.
Madden, bro. I don't even feel like I'm in control of this shit, bro. It's just whatever the fuck happens, bro. That's how I really feel.
San Francisco runs it back. Game is
Miss
salted
that shit.
away.
All right, I got the nigga this
On the
time.
return, Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with
Yeah,
21
this shit
seconds to go.
is
in the
raggedy, bro.
football
I'm just trying to
game.
get 10 wins, bro. I don't even care about. I don't even want to make the playoffs in this shit. That shit just gonna piss me off to get in there and lose.
So
I
how
just
about this for field position
go ahead,
after
give
the big
me.
play inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tannehill to throw.
Being chased out left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Yeah, I'm good on this.
Thompson picks it.
I'm good on this shit, bro. Fucking cornerback catching better than the fucking wide receivers, bro.
This game might be turned on its
Yeah, nigga, let me out this shit, nigga. I told that nigga when he invited me, bro, I don't even play sim, man.
This defense, they look like they were in danger surrendering
Bro, this shit was
down.
trashy, bro. This shit ain't even fun, man.
The Commanders
I'm like,
gonna
come
use
on, bro. I'm at the
second
mercy of the
timeouts.
fucking computer, bro.
That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds
Yeah,
remaining
man.
in
My
the
shit
ball
on
game.
comp. It ain't this bad, bro. If you take the fumbles out, that shit ain't that bad, but it's random fumble shit, man. I ain't gonna keep fucking with this shit too much longer, bro.
Down to a knee goes Murray as that will just
Good game though, my
wrap this
man.
thing
Good
up.
game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down this
How many
stretch.
fumbles we have in this fucking game, bro?
So for the Cardinals, it's a win.
Like,
they
what is
needed,
this
if for
shit,
nothing
bro?
else in their sanity as they move to
1,
4
2,
and
3,
6.
4,
And they
5,
will hit the road
6.
next week to take on the
6
Los
fucking
Angeles
fumbles,
Rams.
bro.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
It's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall
That shit
to
crazy,
6 and
boy.
5. And they'll try to get
That
back to
shit
their
crazy,
winning ways
boy.
next week as they head to Santa Clara
Nigga, the
to
way I'm
take
balling
on
in
the
my other league, this
49ers.
shit is not even realistic to me, bro. Jesus Christ.